Yo, yo, it's Big Viking Magical Box Wars. Happy holidays to all you steamers out there. Tonight, we have another box of Secrets of Strix to do pack wars with. We're going to split the box in half. 2 wars. Each war is going to have 5 seats. Each seat is assigned 3 packs. Whoever pulls the highest combined value of cards over $5 by TCG MRKT wins all other mythics, rares, mystical archives, special guests, full art basic land, and cards $3 and up from their war. Tonight, we're hunting mythics. This set is heavy mythics. With the regular set, the mystical archives, and the special, our top 30 picks are mythics. Our top 11 are all $21 plus, so they all pay for the entry fee by themselves. And according to TCG MRKT, there are 49 cards, $5 and up on our list tonight, non-foil. I have the official list that was checked just moments before kickoff. If there's any confusion, we'll look it up live. Like I said, 49 cards, $5 and up. It's 45 mythics, 3 rares, and 1 uncommon. The rares are Culling the Weak and Pyretic Ritual from the archives and Erode from the regular set. And the uncommon is Flow State, a blue uncommon. Top names tonight are Force of Will, Vamp Tutor, Jeska's Will, Witherbloom, Cyclonic Rift, Emeritus of Ideation, EmeritusWoe, SylvanLibrary, Prismari, Lorehold, Quandrix, Dualcaster Mage, Nauseam, Silverquill, Akroma's Will, Awaken the Woods, Triumph the Hordes, Zarek, Library of Leng, Berserk, Professor Delian Fell. We haven't hit a Professor, a Quandrix, or a Lorehold yet in this case. Yo, what's up, Land Magnet? Here is war number 1. Very important participants. We got David, a.k.a. Topper, Patrick, James, a.k.a. Land Magnet, Scott, and Greg, a.k.a. Janitor. Look back the last 5 events for your recent winnings. Patrick hit a last pack magic in the most recent box of Duskmorn. Here is War 1. Yo, what's up, Shinobi? WCC checking in saying, good luck, guys. I feel this box is going to be fire. Don't worry, I'm retired. Yeah, right. Just retired for tonight. David, Patrick, James, Scott, Gregory. Fat fingered it. We will randomize it 6. Yeah, that's why I stopped tagging you in events, WCC. You said you were retired. 4, 5. Here comes our order. I missed it. 6. David, Gregory, Patrick, Scott, James. David, Gregory, Pat. David, Gregory, Pat. Scott, James. David stays 1. Gregory, Pat, Scott, James. Best seat in the house for Scott, that 4 seat. If you're not going to hit last pack magic, yeah, get into your last pack in the number 4 seat with just 1 pack to go and taking the lead. You like that 4 seat over the last seat, Scott? I guess tonight you do, huh? Here's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 is our first half box. War number 2, little stack will go on top and get dealt. You're rooting for that third seat. You like the third seat WCC? Or that's where you would put your money today. It's like a horse race. What horse do you take? Topper, Janitor, Patrick Scott, or Land Magnet? I'll just keep what ships by your name. The bulk I'll put down here in the corner. I got the order. Let me just throw on some protection and we'll get into it. You've never been the last pack magic type. Isn't everybody a last pack magic type, Scott? We go, David. Leading off Secrets 3. Nice big fresh pack smell right off the bat. David with a rare. Moment of Reckoning. An Uncommon Duty Beyond Death. Greg. Here's your pack one. Mythic. Greg with our first Mythic. I think it was green. Emeritus of Abundance? Yes. Ding, ding. There's our rabbit. That's towards the bottom of the list, though. I think it's like between 530 and 550. And a Scheming Silver Tongue. And an Uncommon Zombify. So we're chasing Greg. He gives us a slow rabbit. Abundance. Oh, it's only 519. Second from the bottom. Emeritus of Abundance. Market price 519. So definitely a sweaty seat for Greg. He's going to want to put some more on top. 519. It's always good hitting that first pack, though. Emer-Abund in pack 1. Here's Abundance. Each color has one of these Emerituses, and they all play. The black and the blue one are the best. Ideation is the blue one, and Woe is the black one. Here's 3/4 for 3 casting costs. It has Vigilance. This creature enters prepared. So only when it's prepared you can do this. You can cast this spell, and then it makes it unprepared then. Whenever this creature attacks, if you control 8 or more lands, this creature becomes prepared. And the prepared one is Regrowth, bringing stuff back to your hand from your graveyard. Always like to see green. Yeah, let's have a green night. Let's hit one of them cool green Mystical Archives. Let's hit Triumph of the Hordes tonight for the Mythic Mystical Archive. Patrick, here's your pack 1 in War 1. Oh yeah, I hit that next box. You hit that one box of Strixhaven play, and then I hit the next one. Thank you. That'll get devoured by the group. I'm not like saving it or anything. Rare. A Dreamroot Cascade. None of these lands play, even the borderless versions of them. And a Spell Pierce. Now I'll go another 6 months without winning a Raz, though. I wish I could have hit a big one. I was McEwened on the, it was a multi-winner Commander Masters with a collector's box, a set box, and a draft box. And the round before the winning round, I was number 1 and number 3. And then the final round, of course, I drop out. Scott, here's your pack 1. Rare. Applied Geometry. And an uncommon Giant Growth. James, closing out round 1. Yeah, like I said, though, you had quite the opening week of Secrets, WCC. And then winnings, they could just continue to go up. It was up over $190 in market now today for your winnings. From your box, that was a big box. James, rare. Splatter Technique. I haven't seen that one yet. And an uncommon bulk up. So Greg hits Emeritus of Abundance in his first pack. He's our slow rabbit at 519. David, here's your pack 2. Yeah, I have pretty good luck with Kelby. Rare. Kelby for, oh, and then a mythic behind it. Give us something good. Oh, man. There's the big black guy. That's taking our lead. I think that was like up over $25. That just helped, who was it? Josh win the War 1 last night. Whoa is 2055. There's a big one right up in the second round. 2855 market. 2855 for David. 2855. Whoa. Impact 2. Couple of Emerituses. Here's the black one. 5/4 for forecasting cost. This creature enters prepared. At the beginning of your end step, if 2 or more creatures died this turn, this creature becomes prepared. And it's a demonic tutor when it's prepared for 2. Search your library for a card, put that card in your hand, and then shuffle. I guess that's a big girl, right? She's like a vampire warlock. Big girl instead of a big boy comes out. Greg, you're going to need some more hits now to get back on top. Here's your pack 2. Yeah, I was saying Kelby. I've been lucky with Kelby's. I won a Duskmorn box from him like a month ago, and then, yeah, I just hit that. But everybody else, I just got my donation for Razes. Rare. A Pox Plague, which is a cool card, but doesn't play, I don't think, in a rare. And a Joined Researchers. Uncommon Sleight of Hand. I think Pox Plague was on our 3 to 5, wasn't it? Maybe not. Where is Pox Plague here? It's only 40 cents. Man, what am I thinking here? I was way off on that one. Yeah. Yeah, me and you have been on a bunch of box res, the same box res recently. Patrick. Here's your pack 2. Patrick, rare. He rode. There's a good rare, one of the good ones, or the only good one from the regular set. So Patrick's on the board. Erode. Again, it's towards the bottom. And it is 582. Road 582 market. 582 for Patrick. Erode in pack 2. Here's Erode. This is a sick card too. Just 1 casting cost. That's what makes it sick. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Its controller may search their library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Our lives are built upon our past. What happens then if we are cut off from them? Said Augusta. Scott, there's your pack 2. Scott with a rare. Anita. Uncommon Stargaze. And then a foil uncommon Disdainful Stroke. I can't see that jumping over 5. Give it a quick look. And the special guests in this set are in between the commons and uncommons, so a lot of times I don't get a chance to spoil them or tease them. I mean, don't get a chance to tease them. Yeah, Disdainful Stroke's only 23 cents. I'm not looking for foil. And we hit Dualcaster Mage special guest in box 1, and then we did not hit a special guest in box 2. James, closing out round 2. And just 1 pack left each. Oh, there's Flow State. There's that good uncommon. That's the first Flow State I've hit in 2.5 boxes now. So there's an extra hit for James. And then Jadzi. And an uncommon Return the Favor. Flow State. It's close to $7. It's a nice uncommon. Flow State, $6.98 market. $6.98 for Land Magnet. Flow State in pack 2. So nice round 2 there. And here's your best uncommon this set. 2 casting cost. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put 1 of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. If there is an instant card and a sorcery card in your graveyard, instead put 2 of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. This set really emphasizes instants and sorcery use. So going to the final round, we're chasing David and EmeritusWoe at 28.55. Second is James and Flow State at 698. Patrick and Erode is 582. And Gregory and Abundance is 519. So you got 4 packs to dodge here, David. Unless you can put it out of reach here. Here's your final pack, Dave. I said that Flow State is hard to hit. Rare. A Mana Sculpt and a Mythic behind it. Man, David's got another Mythic. Can he hit another big one? Give us something good. Oh, he does. And then a Silverquill. And an uncommon Feed the Swarm. Again, couple. We hit EmeritusWoe and Silverquill last night in the same war. Silverquill non-foil is just over $10. Silverquill, the Disputant, 10.05. Market 10.05. Silverquill in pack 3. He had 28.55 plus 10.05. Brings him to 38.60. He said they weren't going, him and his girl weren't going 0 for 6. It looks like he's correct. Here's Silverquill, 4/4 for 4 casting cost, has flying and vigilance. Each instant and sorcery spell you cast has casualty 1, which means as you cast that spell, you may sacrifice a creature with power 1 or greater when you do copy this spell, and you may choose new targets for the copy. There's a big Elder Dragon. Greg, you're going to need a big one. Greg is at 519, so what? He needs 33.42, which non-foil is just the 3 top archives. Jeska's Will, Vamp Tutor, Force of Will. Single card non-foil that can take the lead for you. Mythic Archives are hard to pull, too. We pulled Awaken the Woods in box 1, but then we did not pull a Mythic. Oh! Whoa! There we go, though. That's not gonna... That is 28.16, so you need another $5 hit here, Greg. But you pull SPecialGuests SylvanLibrary. Look how awesome that card is. And again, sorry, like I told you, I'm not able to tease it because I'm flying to get to the uncommons. So, Greg, let me look to see how far you are down. SylvanLibrary, I have at 28.16. 28.16. SylvanLibrary. You had 519. 5 carry the 1, 3, 3 carry the 1, 33.35. So now you only need 526 to take the lead. Do you have another $5 hit? David, you definitely don't want to see another Mythic in his pack. Rare. Great Hall. And and a Mythic behind it from the regular set. Uh-oh, David. Give us something good. Oh, and there's Professor Delian. Greg's going to take the lead. And an uncommon Burst Lightning. Man, what a green lot for you. And he's part black, Greg. I said we were going to pull a Professor tonight. Professor Delian is 830. And here he is. Man, it does look. Yeah. Here's Professor Delian, though. 830 market. And then the big one. We hit a big special guest. What is it? The second one? No, it's the number one special guest we could hit. SylvanLibrary. And that is 2818 or 2816. So Greg had 3335 plus 830 for Professor. Brings him to 41. And David by $3.05. Secrets. Here's Professor. I'm not going to read all the stuff he does. I guess I could. For +2, you gain 3 life. For 0, you draw a card and lose a life. For -3, you destroy target creature. And -6, you get an emblem. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. Oh, no. It just said my connection is unstable. Is everybody still with me? And then here's SylvanLibrary. Borderless special guest. 2 casting costs. At the beginning of your draw step, you may draw 2 additional cards. If you do, choose 2 cards in your hand drawn this turn. For each of those cards, pay 4 life. All right, we're back and strong, though. Yeah, I just had a hot second there where that warning popped up on my screen. Your connection is crappy. Patrick, you're going to need a monster now to take the lead. Jason Greg. Greg would be thrilled with this win, getting Woe and Silverquill and Professor. They all have part black in them, or are black. Rare. Mind into Matter, and a uncommon Locust Spray. So, Greg, you just got 2 packs of dodge here for a big win in War 1. Scott and Flow States. Or Scott and James left, and James has Flow State. Scott, can you spike a monster to take a win away from your buddy? Mythic. I think it's a borderless mythic, too. Give us another good one. Germination Practicum. It is, but it's nowhere near them. You're going to need a lot more. Uncommon. Helping Hand foil common. We haven't hit that card yet either. Germination Practicum. Borderless is 1032. 1032 market for Scott. Germ Pract in pack 3. 5 casting cost. Put 2 1/1 counters on each creature you control, and it has Paradigm, which means every first step of your turn, or first phase, it plays itself again without paying its mana cost. That Paradigm ability is crazy. Instead, you just end up giving your buddy a sick Borderless scout. James, you're going to need a monster to... You're at tick under $7. You need to beat 4165. Here is the final pack of War 1. James with a rare. Maelstrom Artisan has to be a mythic. Oh, he's got one. He's got a mythic artifact here at the end. Holy moly. Above $41 or $41.65 is just your top 2, Vamp Tutor or Force of Will. Give us something good. A Flusterstorm. It's good, but it's not going to catch Greg. Just another, and a full art Swamp, our first full art basic from the war. So congrats, Greg. Greg gets a big one. Lots of black for him. Here's Flusterstorm Archive. It is 952. 952 for James. Flusterstorm in pack 3. So like I said, big war. He had 698 plus 952. Brings him to 1650. Greg wins it 4165. David had 3860. James, oh, here's Flusterstorm. 1 casting cost. Counter target instant or sorcery spell unless its controller plays 1, and it has Storm. And then James had 1650. Scott had 1032. And Patrick had 582. Man, what a big war. I told you, Greg. Greg requested some black cards. I told him that we just hit EmeritusWoe and Silverquill last night. But I told him we'd hit Professor. But we hit these anyway. And what these lay out, it is Abundance. 519, Erode 582, Flow State, Flusterstorm, Silverquill. Oh, Professor goes in here. He is in here. And then your big ones, Woe and Library. Big win, Greg. Oh, and Practicum. I forgot about that even. And where does that go? That is 1032. And Silverquill is 1005. So here you go, Greg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got Emeritus of Abundance. Yeah, big War 1. Your jelly of that Flusterstorm. And a Road. Flow State. Professor. Flusterstorm. That is really cool art, even though it's blue. Silverquill. Germination. Practicum. Borderless. SylvanLibrary SPecialGuests Borderless. And EmeritusWoe. Greg's in love with this card, so he's going to be super stoked. Like I said, that's a gigantic War 1. What is it? 40, 80, 90. It's over like $110 in just top loaders. It's going to be, and that's already what, 5.5 times the entry fee. Here is, whoops, little stack goes on top. That's War 2. War number 2, very important participants. We got Bobby, a.k.a. Mush Bob, James, a.k.a. Land Magnets additional seat, Scott's additional seat, Courtney, a.k.a. Tomb Mama, and Greg, a.k.a. Janitor's additional seat. Here is War number 2. Bobby, James, Scott, Courtney, Gregory. We will randomize it. 11. Big shake. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Here comes our order. 11. Bobby leading off, then Scott, James, Gregory, Courtney. Bobby, Scott, James. Bobby stays 1. Scott and James flip-flop. Then Gregory, Courtney. And then these two flip-flop. See if there's anything left for War 2. Pretty much every mythic hit in War 1, right? We didn't have any mythic misses. And is it War 2, the mythic miss war? War number 2, Bobby stays 1, Scott's 2, James 3, Greg 4, and Courtney 5. Let me get a quick drink, lube the pipes. An EmeritusWoe and a SylvanLibrary special guest in War 1. Bobby leading off War 2. Bobby rare. Zephi and the Tempest and a rare. Together as one. And an uncommon monstrous rage. Scott. Greg just won from the 2 seat. You're hoping that's a seat tonight. See if you can pull some mythics. Scott, rare. Fix what's broken. An uncommon bitter triumph. James. Here's your pack 1, War 2. Rare. Slumbering Trudge. Pretty sure that was on our 3 to 5 list. Uncommon Shared Roots. No, I guess it wasn't. Greg, now you're looking for the sweep. WCC swept box 1. Like I said, that was like $190 in winnings now. Or if you sweep War 2, and if War 2 has any kind of money in it, you could be right there with them. I think you got a foil archive in the back too, Greg, in pack 1. Rare. Comforting Console. A rare Dismember. Haven't seen that one yet. That's cool. Doesn't play. And then an uncommon Duty Beyond Death. Is Dismember 3 to 5? Dismember. 230. Yeah, Greg loves Swore. And then you say, damn it, Greg, Dismember is our favorite black removal spell. You also a black fan, Scott? I thought you were more blue. I know Greg is big time black fan. Courtney, closing out round one. Courtney Rare. Sundown Pass. And a Mythic. Red Mythic. Give us something good. That's a good one. That's going to be our rabbit. Improvisation Capstone. Easy for me to say. And an uncommon Braids. You go lots of red there. And a full art island. You're a Golgari fan. And Capstone is 771. Improvisation Capstone 771. Market for Courtney. 771 Improv Capstone in pack 1. Here's Capstone. A big 7 casting cost. Exile cards from the top of your library until you exile cards with total mana value 4 or greater. You may cast any number of spells from among them without paying their mana cost. And it has Paradigm again, which means it plays every time. Every first phase of your turn, it plays without paying its mana cost after the first. So Chasing Courtney and Capstone. Bobby. Fear another Mythics, Courtney. There's your pack 2, Bob. Oh. Flow State comes out again. So after not hitting one in the first 2 boxes, we hit 2 in the third. And again, that's $6.98, just under $7. Courtney's at 771, so you need something else, Bobby, to take the lead. So he's good to get that extra hit at the uncommon slot, though. Oh, and then he's got a Mythic. I think it was Borderless, too. Uh-oh, Courtney. Give us something good. Oh, it wasn't Borderless, but it's good. It's really good. And we just hit Witherbloom last night, too. That was another one I told Greg we probably wouldn't hit. And a rare. And a Deflecting Palm. So, oh, and then a Wild Growth Archaic foil rare. That also might play being foil. So big pack from Bobby. What's Wild Growth? Normally 35 cents. Man, there's some archaic. The Dawning Archaic is the good one. But Flow State is $6.98. Bobby, $6.98. Flow State. And Witherbloom's a big one. That's over $20, right? $17.90. And there's Golgari, right as we're talking about it. Market, $17.90. And $17.90 Witherbloom. And they were both in pack 2. $6.98 plus $17.90 brings him to $24.88. We saw Flow State in War 1. Here it is for War 2. And then Witherbloom. Five for 8 casting costs, but it has affinity for creatures, so they can help you pay its casting costs. It has flying and death touch. Instant and sorcery spells you cast have affinity for creatures. Told Greg I'd throw a bunch black back into this box. Scott, see if you can get on the board. Rare. Another Jadzi. Uncommon, return the favor. James, here's your pack 2. Chasing Bobby. James with a rare. Cauldron of Essence and an uncommon stock up. And a full art forest. Yo, Greg. Yeah, Greg, you definitely want to watch that War 1. And again, we got a bunch of black cards in the war tonight, like I told you. I told you I'd throw a bunch in the box. But yeah, Monster War 1 for you, Greg. And the card that you're so sweet upon, you got one of them. Whoa. Here's your pack 2 in War 2, Greg. We're chasing Bobby in this one. Rare. Fastland Scavenger and an uncommon. Oh, and then a foil Silverquill. Man, that's not going to get you in the lead, but that can definitely put some pressure on Bobby in the final round. What is Silverquill foil? Silverquill's normally 10.05. Foil is 10.59. Silverquill 10.59. Market foil. Yep, Shinobi's on it. $10.59 for Greg. $10.59 Silverquill foil in pack 2. We saw Silverquill in round 1 or War 1. Here's the foil version in War 2. Yeah, super box so far, WCC. Like I said, it's going to rival your box that you won. The winnings. Courtney, closing out round 2, then just 1 pack left each. You're a little over $17 down. Courtney, rare. Another Jadzi. Is that the 3rd one we've hit in this box? That's the only bad thing about this box. Is multiple Jadzis. So going to the final round, we're chasing Bobby and his two, Witherbloom and Flow State, just under 25 bucks. Greg and Silverquill foil is 10.59, and Courtney and Capstone is 7.71. Just the first war pass in your box. Like I said, your winnings are up to like 190 bucks now. I don't think War 1 was that much. War 1 might have been 120 bucks, 130 maybe. Bobby. Rare. Informed ink rate. And a rare. And a fracture. So just 4 packs left that you have to dodge, Bob. Here's Scott's shot at you. Rare. Choreographed Sparks and a rare. Another Planar Engineering. That was right at $2.99, I think. Repel Calamity. James, there's your last shot tonight. James with a rare. A Borderless Shattered Sanctum. Like I said, these lands don't play, even the Borderless ones. And an Uncommon Knockout Maneuver. And a Full Art Mountain. So just down to 2 that can hurt you, Bobby. Greg and Courtney. Greg's at 10.59, so he needs 14.50, 14.40. Greg, can you hit one more mythic? Pulled a bunch in War 1. You need one right here. Rare. Magma Blood Archaic and an Uncommon Deduce. So last one that can hurt you, Bobby, is Courtney. She has 771, so she needs 17.18 to take the lead. Last pack magic? Question mark. Rare. A duelist needs to see an M. Uncommon, hop to it. So congrats, Bobby. You win more too. And another very nice box of secrets. Here you go, Bobby. Here's your money tonight. You got Flow State, Capstone, Foil Silverquill, and Witherbloom. And then the money in the box came out in War 1 for Greg. Here's Greg's War 1 winnings. 9 $5 plus hits. And a couple big ones. Here's the winnings from War, or the big ones from War 1, your money. Abundance, Erode, Flow State, Professor Dillion, Flusterstorm, Silverquill, Germination, Practicum, a Borderless special guest SylvanLibrary, and Woe. So congrats to Bobby and Greg tonight. I'll have to figure out, we'll take a little break from Secrets. We'll do at least one box, a different box before we get back to Secrets. But that'll be at the end of the week. Yeah, there are some nice winnings, huh, Greg? And if you want to get involved, check us out. Facebook group, same name as this YouTube channel, Magical Box Wars. Or get in touch with Big Vike Burba. Big Vike is the first name, all one word, capital B-I-G, capital V-I-K-E. And the last name is Burba, capital B-U-R-B-A. Everybody have a good week. Let those that you care about know it. I'll be in touch. Peace.